going to be run a little differently.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
Not really.
Mommy.
First off, is anyone here not level 7?
Me.
I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
You will be level 7 at the end of this session. I'm not going to be giving out. I'm just bumping you up to that level, okay?
Yeah.
Secondly, there's almost no need to be on the roll 20 tonight unless you want to roll your dice on there where everyone else can see.
Probably will.
Okay.
Everyone can get a laugh out of my nat ones.
My dice shall be secret.
You son of a bitch.
You can roll them anywhere. It does not matter. Okay? We're doing the honor system tonight. I don't give a fuck. If you want people to laugh as we all see that you roll a nat 1 or cheer as you all roll a nat 20, use the roll 20. But otherwise, I'm not using any maps tonight. Everything's going to be done free-form by voice. You're going to tell me what you want to do, and we're going to do it. Any fighting that breaks out will be done without a map, and I'll be describing how far away things are in your relative position. This is just because I don't expect there to be any fighting breaking out, unless you guys decide to, walk around with a big sign above your head that says, Miss Sanctian Nobles, please come assassinate me, or some shit like that. So as long as you guys don't make too big of a kerfuffle, there shouldn't be any fighting tonight.
Okay, you hear him, guys? Don't explode any inns.
So
We're
that rain.
you guys, I might use some music on the roll 20 if you guys want to hear music, but it's going to be pretty rare that I do. I'm going to load up something right now that's going to be for the most of it. First off, what you to go and meet with the Emperor? Are you taking Vent or are you leaving him?
I feel like we should leave him because I don't trust the country with the rest of the people we're leaving with.
Vent says
Valentin
that
looks dejected.
worry about that. I fully trust Marceline to run things in my absence. Besides, I am not your regent. Valentin is. Valentin would be taking control of the country while the queen is away.
That's who I was thinking of. But I forgot we had Marceline.
No trust.
So
In
I'm okay
any
with it.
event, I do not believe that there'll be an issue if you were to take me. The
I'm
queen
kinda-
is still alive, and we are still in contact with her, meaning that Valentin, the only issues that he'd be handling as a regent is simple day-to-day stuff that the queen wouldn't be bothered with anyways. Should anything large come up, a letter would be sent out to us and the queen would be able to make a decision. Alternatively, if an emergency happened and there was no other choice, then Valentin would make a decision. Otherwise, on major things, he still has to wait.
Hmm.
So, will
I-
you be having me accompany you or not?
I think I'm for it, guys. What do you think?
I don't care.
I like Vent.
Come on, Vent, buddy.
I
guess it's decided.
I guess he's coming.
Get your big booty ass in the car.
Okay, you're taking Vent. Are you taking any other members, such as Jive, Khalid, Liardin, Ernest?
Yes, let's take the monster
No!
with us.
Wolfram, Mackenzie Lakes, Griffey, Vince.
Take
Who the
Chewie.
Fuck, hold on. Belt,
That'll be a good idea.
Belt says that she won't go. If you
Oh,
try to
that's-
ask her, you could bring Gottry, Tarvin, Kipper, Kagura.
Hold on.
Cogger would probably be a bad idea. He'll just get more ideas to spend money. Tarvin might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I was considering.
I'm assuming all of your characters' retainers are coming as well.
Oh boy.
Me and my 0
We are.
retainers.
Oh boy, does that mean Tag is gonna come along?
Tag has escaped the capital.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
Tag's
he
been gone.
Tag, like, failed.
Okay, but he's still technically my retainer.
Maybe he'll show up. That's a good point. Maybe he'll come up and assassinate you all in
And
your
if he does, I'll kick his ass. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
Going to super hell for that.
So you're taking Vent, your retainers. Are you taking Tarvin?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Moonish, I do want to remind you that you have someone that you could get as a potential retainer
Do
while
I?
they're still in the capital. The dwarf with a troll leg.
Also, Trigger still hasn't been picked up by anybody.
Okay, why would I want Trigger?
Anyway.
I mean, okay, I would want Trigger, but I can't have him.
I mean, I can take Trigger, because right now I only have 1 retainer, but I'm technically not on the council yet, so
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
it's not
Stat-
my fault. I
Nobody
already-
invited you,
No,
Stats.
I tried.
I asked Asuka, she's not replying, because she's, like, dying in Puerto Rico, so...
Oh no!
Fuck, what was the question, Dylan?
Who the fuck are you taking with you?
Okay, we're taking Vent, and are we gonna take Tarvin? I don't really know too much about Tarvin, honestly, except for the Cohen stuff.
Well, he's kind of like our chief of architecture, like
He's
zoning and
also
stuff.
he's also pretty
Yes.
chill, and he's also
Yeah.
fiercely loyal to you all.
The architecture stuff also made me want him here.
Yeah,
with us.
he's also,
Yeah.
like I said, he's fiercely loyal to you all, and this is like a thing that you all know. You've seen
Aw.
him several times put his life on the line and more. He's lost
Yeah, he's a
so
bro.
much. He's lost his husband. He's lost his commanding officer, who is his first love. He's lost.
Okay, you don't gotta make us cry,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's lost all of his friends. Rain and Tarvin know each other fairly well.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
he's like my second uncle dad.
The
He's
bro
at-
of
yeah,
my
he's
bro is
actually-
cool.
Sam, he is probably the closest person that would have, if you'd still been in Kolvera. Sorry, Ed. If you'd still been in Kolvera, he would have. Oh no, he's from Andrasa. Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to remember where the fuck are they from actually.
I think they are from Drasa.
Yeah, they are from Andrasa, and then they're working for Kolvera when they met you all though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would have likely been the he was essentially your godfather, Sam.
Mm-hmm. Plus, he was basically Tawny's dad. So
Yep, he's bringing Tawny with you guys as well. By the way, he doesn't
Mm,
so long. He tells you that if you're gonna bring him, he's bringing Tawny.
wait.
But then Tawny
Last time
died.
people tried to assassinate us.
Tarvin shrugs and says, "I've gotten a lot better since the last time I fought alongside you all."
Yeah, but what about?
How old is Tawny now? She like 3?
Yeah, she pokes you with a wooden sword, Ren, and says, "I'll stick him if anyone tries to hurt my daddy."
Oh, I can't say no to that. Guys, help
Rain
me.
will?
I am unfazed by children.
I
Okay,
love
but
her
her spirit.
You are now Rain, and she pokes you with her stick.
Rain picks her up and kicks her into the sun.
Jesus,
Rain just
Martin.
picks her up.
Martin, delete that shit right now. I don't want to look at that.
What did Martin put? Where?
All right, buddy. Hold up. I have to block Martin.
Move.
Oh, this is gonna be good for the call.
I've blocked him. Delete that. Tell me when you've deleted it, and I'll unblock you. I can't see what you're typing. I can see that you are typing, but I can't see what you've typed. Wow, it actually blocks you in the server, too. That's dope.
Great.
Like, I can't see what he's saying. I just see 1 blocked message, 2 blocked messages, and shit like that. You could be saying important stuff.
chat.
No, I mean I can't see it. It blocks
No,
it.
for us to
like this.
know, you titty.
Yeah, I don't know whatever he just typed, but it's blocked.
Oh,
Like it's blocked for me. I don't know what he's typing.
Jesus God.
Like, look, this is what I see.
Oh, dear lord.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta
Stop.
calm
There's
down, my
Martin.
dude.
Like, this is what I see, you guys.
Congratulations.
That's
Great,
really
thank you.
funny.
That would be.
You can see Martin spamming it.
Yeah, Martin, if you spam it anymore, though, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna get annoyed.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
unblock
block
you now, but
people.
quit. Like, I'm gonna unblock you now, but seriously, delete it. I don't like looking at it. I don't know for whatever reason, but it bugs me.
I mean,
So, you guys are you
You can
taking
do it.
Mars? Sorry, are you taking Tawny and Tarvin?
Yeah.
sure.
Honestly, I have
No to Marceline.
no opinion either way.
Can I tie Tawny to me with like a rope?
Put her on a kitty leash? Like
Yeah.
in Disney?
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, that's not gonna be really necessary.
But it's like a really short rope.
And it's actually just like at the hip.
Tarvin, do you want to get in on the rope too?
I mean, you don't need to, and I'm not going to let you tie my daughter to you, Rain, but
Well,
No.
she's basically my daughter.
What?
What?
Wait,
Rain.
I.
Rain,
Yes, sir.
the cook's not here to cook for you, right?
I can cook.
How are you going to get dessert?
You. Are you threatening me?
Tarvin shrugs.
I don't tie Tawny.
Rain slowly puts the rope back into their backpack.
But yeah, that settles on who we're bringing, I think.
Okay. So you guys are all in the wagon, you're traveling, and it takes fucking 5 ever. But eventually, you guys stop in Last Watch. What are you guys
Uh-oh.
doing there? Do you want to just, like, hang out at the inn?
Sure.
Is there a playground?
No.
I
This
would
is
rather
medieval
not.
times, Sam. There weren't playgrounds back then. A playground was a hoop with a stick.
Are there hoops with sticks?
I mean, you're magical. You could literally just get you could create a cantrip of a stick of light and a hoop of light and
I
chase
wanna
it
do
around
that
if
and
you
play with
wanted.
Tawny.
Huh?
I want to do that and play with Tawny.
Okay. Tawny pushes you into the light and smacks
pretends
you.
to
Honestly,
smile.
Tawny spends most of the time bullying you.
That sounds like me and my niece. She slaps me a lot.
Yep,
What
that's
the
exactly how Tawny does.
Just because she thinks it's funny.
Yep, she slaps you, Rain, and she starts laughing.
Yeah, Ring pretends to die on the ground.
She does not stop.
I love this kid.
Should we be promoting this kind of behavior?
I mean, if it keeps going like this, she's either going to become your top serial killer or your top general.
Yeah, well, okay, Ren can't fucking do anything. They're
Like,
just
she's
gonna
sitting
be
on
like,
your chest right now, Rain, and just pat at you in the face.
Levitica would like to walk over and pick Targan up and tell him very firmly to stop.
Hello, Tarvin says as you pick him up.
Tawny.
I'm
The
an
baby.
adult male.
Yeah, and I pick him up and I tell him to stop.
It's
I'm not. What?
Control your baby.
I was working on some blueprints for the next building, and
Oh wait, I keep forgetting the kid's name.
Tawny.
Connie.
To be fair, they
Oh,
both
man.
start with T-A.
I would like to instead pick up Connie. Jesus.
Tawny. Yeah, you pick up Tawny.
Do you want me to
And I told
link you
him
the
very
new
firmly to
players,
stop.
She giggles and throws her stick at you.
Quick,
A stick
Tawny,
of
get her.
light? Is that how that works?
Nah, she had an actual
Oh,
wooden
she
stick.
had an actual stick.
She has like a little wooden
That's
sword
easy,
that she
yeah.
threw at you.
Get her,
Levitica's not a good parent,
Rain, get her!
so
No,
you
you
know.
get her.
Rain, free me! Get her!
You get her. You're right there.
Save me! I'm the knight!
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna save you! Save me! Get him! We're knights! We're
go
playing
over-
knights and Levitica's the big bad evil lady! Get her!
Listen.
I go over and gently tap Levitica on the leg and give her a look that says, like, fall over. Go on.
Levitica will very dramatically fall over, dropping Connie, and then will also pretend to die.
Tawny gets a really big rock and holds it above your head.
Oh,
no, Tawny, no. we don't kill people in pretend games.
You don't actually.
She drops the rock on Levitica's head. Levitica,
Wait, what?
to you, it's like a small stone, but to Tawny, it was like a boulder.
What the? Ow! What the?
It does hurt though, yes.
What the?
Do we
What
look
is your
like
damage?
You're pretty sure if you had been a 3-year-old, you would be dead.
Damn, she's just like me when I was little.
Tawny, we don't throw rocks at.
What?
We don't drop rocks on our friends.
Do we drop duties on them?
Connie, I swear.
Huh?
I swear to gosh. You do anything else to me or Rain, we're gonna have a problem, okay?
She
Can
pokes
you
you in
include
the
everyone else in that equation?
cheek. She pokes you in
I'm
the cheek.
Levitica's favorite.
Tarvin comes out and calls her in, and she comes rushing over and grabs him in the waist, and he picks her up. He's like, "Were you being a bad girl?" She goes, "No."
Yes.
Tarvin just kind of stares at her, and she goes, "No."
If I was a 3-year-old, she would have killed me.
It's a good thing you're not a 3-year-old.
Tarvin kind of looks at you, is like, "That's a very specific thing to say."
Okay, listen, she dropped a rock on my head, and it's slightly bothersome.
Are you telling me you were defeated in combat by a 3-year-old, Levitica?
Yes.
Actually, I killed her first. Tawny she went on a fucking rampage, man.
Tawny, you know what we do to murderers in Sanctia, right? Tawny goes, "Oh no, not again."
What the fuck?
And Tarvin goes, "We hang him," and he grabs her by the ankles, and she falls like, so she's upside down, and she's giggling as he kind of like swings her around upside down.
No, Rain,
Man,
I don't think I'm a good parent, but that's kind of dark, man.
We hang them.
I mean, it's kind of true though. Teaching your child the proper laws is the first step to being a good parent.
Tarvin
Ren.
kind of walks in with Tawny giggling as she's carried upside down by the ankles.
I'm scared Tawny's gonna like murder someone soon. I think this is Dylan doing a lot of foreshadowing, and we need to stop this before anything else happens. Wink.
Nah, you see, I'm gonna totally fake you out when Farron starts killing people. It's the whole
Oh,
point
God.
of this.
It
I
is
think-
foreshadowing.
Alright, so you guys are doing anything in Last Watch, or are you just going on?
I
I'm
think.
keeping my head down. Hoping
Yeah, I
they don't
think we're
recognize
just
me.
going on.
Oh yeah, you were on the assassination mission, weren't you? Or-
Yeah.
No! I was the whole reason they had all those chickens.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Levitica would like to spend some money on drinks.
Okay, you spend some money on drinks. Lose 5 gold to have some drinks.
Sick.
Were they good drinks at least?
What do you mean, dick?
No, I said sick. No, I said sick.
Dick. I would like a glass of milk, please.
With or without bone?
Huh?
Can I get some boneless milk?
Sorry, we don't have that.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I think we are dead here.
What do you mean? What?
Pop this pussy. Do you guys
What?
want to do?
What?
Okay, I got lost there too. Anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we should just go. Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Yes.
continue if
We
possible.
don't have anything that we're doing here, really. How is Last Watch doing, though?
They're repairing their inn.
Hey guys, what happened to their inn?
You're asking that like I know.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
you
one of
guys...
us.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Hold on, I want to ask Levitica something.
Oh. Okay.
Can you cast Detect Evil on Tawny?
I mean, yeah, I can cast Detect Evil whenever I want for the most part, but it seems kind of silly to do it on a kid.
Well, I could be evil. You wouldn't know. That's the best alibi.
I would. Number one. And number two, if you really want me to, I suppose. And Levitica will attempt to use
evil.
Detect Evil on Tawny.
She evil.
She evil?
Really?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't really have a moral sense, so she doesn't have an alignment yet.
Yeah, the Rain I told you, they're.
However, you are totally aware that the action she's going on might be considered evil, might not be considered evil. It depends.
Wow,
I
that
think
gives us.
we should give it some time, Rain, and then we can think about it.
Okay. I just think Detect Evil's a cool spell, because I don't have it. And I
Mhm.
wanted you to use it.
Well, you should be a paladin then.
Let me just.
Oh God, please no.
What if Rain
Not
was
this.
Class change into a paladin?
You don't need Zerus 2.0 in here.
That'd be fucked up.
Okay, so you guys start going through. And, you end up in, a small, like, provincial town soon. You're near Kolvera. You're, like, in the Empire, but you're not there yet.
Is there anything special about this town?
No, it's just a really small town. It's like Last Watch, but not as, like, defensive and more, more polite. Like, the people here seem nicer. However, you do notice, like, roll me any sort of, like, knowledge local checks if you'd like.
Knowledge local it is.
Wow. Hi, Chloe.
18.
What do you want? 12 plus 8, so 20.
8 plus, so 20 total?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of tenseness going on between Imperialists and some sort of rebel group that they're talking about.
Those
Oh.
Oh.
But, like, it's just, like, you're pretty sure that from what it sounds like, it's just kind of, like, people bitching about stuff that doesn't actually matter. You know? Like, it doesn't actually sound like these rebels have done anything in forever. Or like they're
So-
actually going to end up doing anything.
Okay. Should we kill someone?
No.
No. No.
I'm always up killing some nobles.
Well, guys, what do we
God.
kill?
Maybe we probably shouldn't
Why
say
are you
that.
talking about killing stuff?
Well, yeah, what
Like,
I meant to
just
do
say,
too.
like, you know how Republicans are always like ISIS? Despite
Yeah.
the fact that ISIS hasn't actually, you know, done anything on American soil.
I thought they have. I don't know, but I know what you mean by. So
yeah, it's essentially
What you
that.
talking about.
So they're not really a threat.
No, they're just people like the imperialists sound like fucking Republicans a lot of the time.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Sam understands. I wish I had a 20 intelligence.
I wish I had a 10 intelligence.
Instead, I just got a 20-inch dick, am I right?
Up top. High five.
Oh,
Okay.
I felt a bit of my soul leave my body when you said that, Sam.
So are you guys gonna do anything in this town, or are you just moving on?
Is there anything that we I don't really know any. Does anyone else know anything about this rebel group?
No?
Can I do
Yep.
a history
Which
check?
is
They
upsetting
could be
because
an
OOC I know,
important
but I see RIP.
People who know aren't here.
Well, I don't really know what I would have to do to get information about it on this town. So in this
I-
town, so
I don't think we should.
Should we just leave them be?
I guess.
Like,
We'll
we
get 'em on
wanna
the way
ask
back if
around,
anything
but it's mostly just
Okay.
like what the rebel group is.
And we all.
All right, so you guys keep moving, and eventually you make it to the capital of Kolvera.
There, I'm
The
out.
city is large. It's mostly stone constructions, but first you have to pass through a really slummy looking area where it's mostly shanty towns and wood. Eventually, though, you're quickly done through that area, and you notice the wagon driver seeming to relax a lot once you're out of that area. And eventually, you're brought into the inner most circles of the city, the place where all the nobles get to hang out. Did you guys send a letter ahead or anything?
Soon
I
as-
haven't. Like, I don't know what you guys did to prep for this trip. No one's told me anything.
I feel like we would have sent a letter to Stonehearth at least.
Well, didn't Vent recommend that we send a letter when Asuka started, like, preparing for it?
He did. I don't know if you guys actually sent it or not.
Yeah,
I
we would
think
have.
Allie said yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, it's Alex!
Allie! Allie!
Contents of said letter, anything like that. So I'm going to give you guys 8 to 10 minutes just to sort out what you did before arriving in Kolvera, okay?
We sent the letter.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't
none of you guys know what you're doing. Alex, you
No.
guys have brought Vent, Tarvin, and Tawny with you, by the way.
Okay.
Evil.
Wait. Then we brought Tawny. Why?
Well,
Tarvin,
Tarvin
who's gonna take care of Farron?
It's a package deal.
Valentin will.
Valentin
Oh
will.
no.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Listen, if I come back and my son is fucking wearing a goddamn eye patch,
Oh, you don't have to worry. He's not wearing an eye patch.
Ben
What?
says that it's appropriate if you bring Farron with you, considering how he is your heir and all.
well, yeah.
Millennials these
Bring
days.
him along.
even
Bring him along. Actually, don't. We gotta.
Thing is, I've been thinking, is Farron technically a legit heir, or is well,
I mean,
that's
he's
someone's.
He's an
someone's
heir
bastard.
if you say he is.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
the.
not even the kingdom knows that Farron is technically alive.
Maybe you should come out and say it someday.
Maybe we should just use a
Hi,
disguise.
yes, I am the queen and sun goddess. This is my son who has been cursed to look like a fucking demon.
Don't worry,
Joy.
it's just a genetic defect. It's okay.
It's a
He really-
genetic
Genetic,
defect.
that's what.
No. Just say, oh yeah, don't worry. He just got sunburned. That's it.
He got
But
some-
that's why he's red.
All those little hordes on his head. Don't worry about that. Just don't.
Bumps. You know, kids. They
Select-
bounce around
select
like
him twice.
Oh no! You know what? We'll take Farron. Good
Yeah.
time as any.
Connie needs a distraction for beating up Rain.
Right?
And
Is
Levitica.
Tawny bullying Rain?
Okay.
Yeah, Levitica.
Alex, Tawny's been like playing with Rain, and Tawny's been like kind of
Trying to
scarily
kill.
like violent.
Oh, Tawny
Like,
is a violent child.
Yeah, but
That's
He
why
got
Asuka had to
rocked on
talk with
Levitica
her.
head.
yeah, but she's kind of bordering evil.
No, she's definitely an evil
She's
child.
got a few
She's-
more years.
She was raised a little bit by Cohen, so you're gonna expect that shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
To get back on track,
So
Oh,
what
yeah.
are we writing in this letter?
the letter announcing our arrival probably, a week ahead of time.
Who are you sending it to?
Well, Asuka already probably sent it to the voice of the Emperor, right?
Yes. Also remember how normally you need a noble to sponsor you while you're in Kolvera.
Yeah,
Hey,
I was
that's
going to say, like, send a letter to Stonehearth as well.
Yeah, Stonehearth will be our noble. If she's still in good speaking terms.
Which she still is. But she'll want to talk about the end stuff in Mistvale.
Yep.
So you coming with us will mean that we're gonna have to have that talk with the capital T.
Yeah, we already talked about it. We were gonna allow her, right? We just weren't gonna give her, cookie.
Yeah, but
Or
I wasn't sure if you like told her.
No, she did send a messenger, so we can use the messenger to send a letter with them. Like,
Fair
asking the sponsor and, like, give her answer.
That
Or
was a
we can
while
be
ago,
like,
too.
yeah, we can be like writing, oh yeah, we're gonna head over to Kolvera, we got business there, and we'll give you your response in person.
I actually
and
like
bring
that
the
plan.
paperwork and whatnot.
Yes.
I actually like that a lot. Well,
Alright.
Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing first before coming?
Send a letter to Stonehearth.
What does the letter say?
We received your messenger, and we have some business in Kolvera. We will be heading there in a week. We'll give you your response in person.
You have a letter sent back to you that asks if Her Majesty will be
Yes.
in attendance.
Yes, she would.
There's no response back because you guys leave before you can get one.
I'm
And we
scared.
also, at that same time, we send one to the voice of the
Yep.
Emperor.
I'm assuming that
Right.
one you actually probably asked Vent Pen.
Yes. Of course.
No, have Valentin write it.
Have Valentin write it. You know what? Fuck it, Quentin.
No!
Quentin sends an envelope filled with poop.
No.
Ah.
No.
How does he know where to aim?
Quentin sends a letter that says, "Have you seen Kaiser?"
I'm looking for someone. I don't know if they're a deer or not.
But yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
What Alex said.
Okay. All right. So you guys arrive in Kolvera. Since you sent a letter to Lady Stonehearth, almost immediately her attendants come and they tend to your wagon and they lead you past where they're like the rubble of the first Stonehearth Inn.
How's that looking now, by the way?
Like rubble, they've left it there, and it doesn't
Oh.
look like it's changed at all. Do you want to
This
ask
is
the
a
attendant?
disturbing trend.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna-
want to ask.
Oh, Lady Stonehearth petitioned the Kolveran Ministry to declare it a historic site.
Huh.
The day the first Stonehearth Inn was destroyed is now listed among the very few capital city tragedies.
Oh,
Up
shame.
there with the Steelwater massacre, and that one day a pig got its head stuck in a well in the slums and created a riot.
Dylan,
Yes.
That pig was
as
mean.
a reaction check, can I roll a knowledge history on the tragedies that happened in the Kolverian cities?
If
Namely
you,
the massacre, but also the pig stuff.
you really must, then I will have to continue and make more bullshit up about tragedy and such. And you'll continue to extend this joke a little far, but yes, go ahead.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh
Nice.
shit! Wait, I forgot
Yes.
something very important. I need to get into roll 20.
You don't have to.
Yeah, the roll 20 is
we're
off.
using the honor system.
I'm only
Oh,
playing.
thank God.
There's
It's
no
only if you want to, like, you know,
Roll.
have people laugh at your nat ones or something.
Well,
So let me
Why
actually
not?
open up my character sheet. This is taking me 5 ever.
That's
Did anyone
good.
actually die in this inn?
Yes, it was a tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then,
Nice.
looking out of character because ghosts.
Nah, there's none still around it.
Okay.
Oh, where is... There we go. Knowledge
Hello.
history. Oop, oh, yeah. Yep. 34.
Jesus Christ.
Please, make up some bullshit for me.
Yep, let me do some improv right now. All right, well, there was the time that a bunch of nobles decided, hey, you know what would be great is if we were the only nobles. And so they essentially started a war inside of Kolvera
a
that
battle.
ended
Since no
that
wars.
ended in the Steelwater Tavern when the Emperor sent out troops holding all of the noble leaders hostage, and said, "Yeah, y'all are gonna get along now, or else I'm gonna kill you all." And ever since that day, each noble house has to send their firstborn child to live at the palace with the Emperor.
Ooh, scary thought. Ooh.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Do they live? Do they still live there? Like, do they have to be employed by the Emperor?
Yes.
This is still a tradition.
It's a polite way. You all realize that this is just a polite way of the Emperor taking people hostage.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably why everyone in the party just kind of like shuffled in front of Farron and Tawny. Mostly Farron.
Like,
Farron's hidden under my wing. There is no way I'm not.
By the way, Vent says, speaking of this, Lady Asuka, a letter arrived recently and hands it to you.
Oh no.
Okay.
Emperor himself requested that you bring your son.
What the fuck?
The
Fuck you,
Emperor
dude.
what?
The Emperor himself requested that you bring your son.
No.
Wow, what a fun time to.
Well, good thing we already brought him.
I have
I swear to God, if you fucking do anything.
I won't do anything, milady.
Not you, just me talking out loud. Vent, please.
Moolish, the pig wandered in the slum, got its head stuck in a well, and a noble merchant claimed it was his. Whereas the crowd, it had already been eaten by the starving people in the slums. And so the merchant sent in some debt collectors to try and collect money from the person in the slum. And the debt collectors were not only massacred, but ever since then, no debt collector or merchant has been able to go into the slums without being killed and robbed.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds like the ghetto here.
Yeah, actually.
Something I can get behind.
Okay.
I was gonna say, who wants their fucking debt collected? Am I
So,
right?
you guys are brought to Stonehearth Manor.
Mm-hmm.
And the grounds are massive as before. It takes like a half hour from when you guys pass the gate to get to the house. And the manor is massive. And Lady Stonehearth herself, a large, imposing, muscular woman with a great big greatsword strapped to her back. And she's dressed in full battle armor, which is, for her, light leathers, similar to kind of the way that Sable dresses, actually. The same kind of armor Sable would wear.
Coolio.
She's dressed in full battle gear, and she's not wearing makeup, meaning that all the scars on her face and her arms are being shown off for a change.
I like this lady.
And
Interesting.
So do I.
Vent mutters quietly to himself, and you all hear how improper of her, but
No.
how like her.
Fuck you, Vent. She's sexy.
And her attractiveness is not the point here, Rain. The Kolvera nobles have a very certain way of doing things, and they don't like their views being challenged. Lady Stonehearth normally plays to those stereotypes. The fact that she isn't with us either means that she doesn't consider us a threat, that she's trying to intimidate us, or that she is openly declaring her allegiance with us and she prefers our way of doing things than she does the Kolveran nobles. Either way, it means that Lady Stonehearth is intending to cause trouble, whether for us or to assist us is yet to be known. Either way, though, we want to keep our heads as far under the radar as we can right now. With the statement Lady Stonehearth is making by being in her full battle gear with a weapon at the ready, while meeting with foreign dignities, you can understand that the spies of every other the noble house who is here watching this meeting take place will report back the message Stonehearth is sending.
That's kind of hot. And
Beside Stonehearth is a man in a mask with blue light shining from the lenses beneath it.
Oh yeah, weird guy.
He's got a hood, and almost every inch of his skin is covered.
Coolio.
What are you guys wearing, by the way? Vent would have recommended you wear the standard Kolvera noble show of looking really pretty and handsome. Did you
that's
guys
right.
buy that?
Ren continues to wear their. Ren continues to wear
Depends.
their
Are we gonna see the Emperor right after or nah?
No, you have time with Lady Stonehearth. You'll be seeing the Emperor.
Oh yeah, well, Asuka's wearing her usual queenly clothes, which is I've drawn it before, so.
Sable's
just
wearing
wearing their
her
robes.
only set of clothes.
Vent had purchased you some fine clothing.
Yeah, no.
Sable in a dress.
You look pretty.
Ugh.
I want to say it's canon that Rain took everyone for like a little makeover shopping spree.
Marceline
Hell
did
yeah.
your makeup for you, Sable, by the way.
Ugh.
And although
It's
it's
off right now.
it's worn
all
off, Vent has reapplied it every day.
Ugh.
It's all goth. It has like black lipstick and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Levitica, when you protested against Vent trying to pretty you up, Vent kind of like frowned and said, "Well, maybe we can pass you off as a bodyguard."
Probably, yeah.
Wow,
Beautiful
friends.
anyway she dresses.
Look, it's not an issue of
her
restricting the way
curves
or
are
choosing how
beautiful.
they dress. It's the fact that unless you want to spark an international incident, or if you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
make enemies or friends of
This is a bird.
Hey, that's our backwater colony to you.
No, Ren,
Grown.
Ren,
Yeah.
we can pass you off as exotic. So you being a Tengu does not actually impede our process at all.
Well, if I'm exotic, then yeah, let me get my nice clothes on.
You get fancy ass clothes. Everybody got a tux-in suit. Let's go.
So you guys are wearing nice clothing essentially, and all
Tuck
have
in your shirts.
Levitica,
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
wearing
all
nice
in the
clothing and makeup?
consoles.
Sorry, what did you say,
Are you
Dylan?
wearing nice clothing and makeup?
Very light makeup.
Yeah.
Rain?
Okay. Yeah. I think we're not gonna be wearing like dresses probably.
If you want, you could be. Ven doesn't seem to care too much about that. The idea of gender, remember, in this world is a lot more lenient than ours. So Vent does not give a shit if you pick dress or suit as long as you are presentable.
Yeah. At least Ren's clothes will be clean.
And like even the men in your group, of which is Leoric, Vent has applied makeup to.
Aw.
Like
can imagine
it's
People would need a lot because probably doesn't want to, gray skin.
oh yeah. Sable, you have never seen yourself pink before, but Vent has somehow managed to make you look like an actual normal person.
Okay, she'd be kind of impressed by this.
Like you're still cold to the touch and all that, but when you look in the mirror, it's almost like you're looking at a normal human girl who was raised in a normal place.
Wonder what that's like.
Alright, other than fashion, we got it down.
Yeah.
And that is why it is so jarring to you all that Stonehearth looks like she's ready to fucking go to war.
Well, that's all good. Heidi ho, friend.
And some people approach to open the door of your wagon, and Stonehearth quickly waves them off, approaches the side of your wagon, and opens the door for you all herself.
I don't.
You hear
Oh.
Ben kind of like go under his tongue a little, and he seems annoyed by this.
I feel like.
I'll go off first.
Yeah. Gotta let the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Asuka, you exit first, and Lady Stonehearth takes your hand as you extend it to grab a hold of the door to steady yourself, and helps you down personally.
Rain goes
well,
after
thank you.
Asuka doing that.
Yep. For the rest of you, attendants come to help you all down.
Oh fuck.
Stonehearth kind of stands to the side until you're all down, and says, once you're all like arranged out in front of your wagon, Lady Stonehearth smiles and bows to you all. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Your Majesty, as well as the other nobles of Sanctia.
Only partial, but thank you for greeting us. I mean, Asuka only slightly nods, since, queenly duties don't allow me to bow as well.
That's fine. Vent explained to you that you're not actually supposed to bow to anyone here.
Yeah, and that's why she only
your
nods.
rank is higher than Stonehearth's and most Kolveran nobles. Vent has also let you know that most of them are going to treat you like shit, even though
that's
your rank
fine.
is higher than them.
Yep.
What
Yeah.
else is new?
Stonehearth seems a little surprised and says, I had been told that the Council of Sanctia were battle-hardened warriors, so you'll have to forgive my attire. I thought you'd be more comfortable with a more of a familiar setting.
Oh,
Honestly,
that's what I wear anyway. So
honestly, we kind of appreciate it. But
Yeah.
we didn't wanna, I guess, embarrass you or cause you any trouble.
She laughs and says, I cause enough trouble for myself. A little bit added on by such honored friends is nothing at all. How is Lord Pirelli, by the way?
We'll talk about that soon. He's a changed man, let's say.
Literally.
He seems a little startled by that and says, oh, do you mean his recent gain in stature?
Yes.
Oh yes, my spies already reported everything about that. Vent again clucks under his tongue, and you guys all realize that Stonehearth has now just openly admitted that she has spies in your nation.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I mean, I kind of guessed at this point.
And Vent is like, you guys can sneak a glance at him. He looks very annoyed of how like blunt she's being.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
probably
This is
has
like a Christmas for Asuka. She's like finally vent annoyed and.
I thought we left ours back at the kingdom.
Stonehearth like leans to the side a little and says, "And who are the little ones?"
Well, this is Chani, my niece. She looks at Tarvin, and
Tarvin nods slightly.
And she only like moves her wing a little bit to show Farron, and this is my son, Farron.
I see. What a handsome young man he is. She doesn't seem off-put at all by his appearance.
Okay, good. For now.
Well, we have prepared meals for you all, and I'm certain that you must be tired from your journey, as well as you'd like to get out of your clown costumes, I'm assuming. Vent again goes... You can almost hear him seething beside you all.
I can hear his blood rush, his blood pressure.
Because you all know how long it took Vent to wrangle you all into your outfits.
Especially Sable.
I look like a clown.
You look like a normal human girl.
Sable, you look beautiful.
I can't deal with this shit. Please let's go inside.
We're all like dogs after you give them a bath, and they're like,
yeah.
She signals for one of the butlers to come over, and they start helping your carriage man unload the wagons. Quentin was your carriage man. Just kidding. It was probably Sevens who was your carriage man.
Yeah.
Sevens and Fovi and the rest of your retainers like set to bringing your things to your rooms. So then, would you like to change first, or would you prefer to eat first?
I'm hungry.
Yes.
As it is.
We can eat and then we'll enjoy our free time by.
It seems your archmage is extremely famished. We've prepared a meal dedicated to each of your personal tastes. But I bribed your cook to discover your favorite meals.
You could talk to that man?
Why, yes. We at the Stonehearth Inn make it are an equal opportunity employer, and also give training opportunities, to many people who wish to start their career in the culinary or the arts of serving. I think you'll find that we know many
Rain, didn't
people
you?
in the service industry.
Rain, weren't you trying to learn how to cook?
I already know, baby.
Well, you could, you could enlist into the cooking.
Vent seems pissed that she bribed your cook.
What could I do, Ren?
Can we get an antacid for Vent over here?
You can. He's got his
some
dueling
water.
cane. He has his dueling cane with him. He never really leaves that anywhere. Actually, now that you guys have known him long enough now, you've never seen him without the dueling cane either in his hand or within hand, like quick reach.
Trained soldier.
Respect.
And He bristles. But who did you bring for security, by the way? Did you bring what the fuck was your general's name?
Don't we have our
The old guy,
Yeah, the old guy.
No, I pretty much believe I'd rather bring the head of police than the general. I want the general back at
You brought
yeah,
Scriffy.
in case. Yeah, just in case if anything happens, I want him to be like around.
Okay, if you brought Scriffy, then Scriffy is wearing a decorative mask over his burned side of his face.
Yeah.
Also, isn't he Androssen? Is this a bad idea?
He is Androssen, yes.
This is probably a bad idea.
However, he
Why
is an
not?
Androssen criminal.
Is he?
I mean, he deserted his country to join yours. He's a traitor to Androssa.
Yeah, well, so was Navard, and Navard wasn't treated that badly. Anyway, let's go eat. I'm starving.
You guys are led through the massive rooms in the house to a large dining room with a table that is like almost it's big. Your palace is bigger.
Hell
Like,
yeah, baby.
Your palace is ridiculously massive. Your
Yeah,
palace
we haven't
rivals the
explored.
Kolveran Emperor's palace.
Ooh.
In fact, the Kolveran Emperor's palace, as you guys kind of saw it while coming in, it looks like a shitty copy of yours. Like, it looks like someone tried to copy it, but they couldn't get the architecture down in place, or the technology wasn't, like, all there, and it looks like an attempt at making yours. That didn't go too bad. Too good. So, you guys are used to big rooms like this. Like, you're not awed by it, but it is a very large building still.
Okay.
And the formal dining hall, it's not as big or fancy as yours, but it is still, it looks like there's been a lot of money poured into it. And Stonehearth, as you guys, like, walk, different attendants with wearing name tags with your names, pull out your chairs. This way you know where you'll sit. Asuka, there's no servant with your name tag.
Oh?
And Lady Stonehearth walks with you, like side by side, as all your friends sit down to the head of the table and pulls out the chair that would normally be reserved for her and gestures to it for you.
Are you sure that's okay?
Vent is tapping his foot.
Okay.
Your Majesty, you simply must see the view from this spot. You see the whole room has been constructed so this way the light coming from the glass ceiling at the top shines down in such a way that it can only be seen in its true splendor from this very seat here.
Oh,
Please.
okay.
Sit.
Levitica would like to yell, "Do it or no balls," Oscar.
Do you?
I would actually, if nobody's gonna try and stop me.
Roll me a will save.
Yes.
No.
Oh god.
Yes.
What did he say?
We'll see if he actually what he says. Roll me a will save.
Oh, yeah, so sorry, hold on. I forgot to get my dice on. Because I realized her. Hang on.
Boy.
God damn it, if only Ren could just, like, roll, like, jump over the table and be like, no!
Rain knows it's coming and they're excited for it.
They feel it and they're like, oh no, something bad is going to happen, isn't it?
Well, yeah, something wonderful is about to happen, I think you mean. Why is it so slow?
I didn't take long for shit to go down.
Yeah, it didn't take long, right?
Alright.
You try to speak and you just sort of cough a little and you realize that Vent is glaring at you.
One of these days that evil man won't stop me.
He's not evil, he's just misunderstood.
He's not evil, he's the only one that, like, knows what he's doing here.
Someone tolerates us.
Yeah, Asuka sits down on the chair and like says thank you and all that.
So, Asuka, do you sit?
Yeah.
You sit, and she was right. The view is amazing. Your dining room is very, very like ornate, but it wasn't created for the sole purpose of having light shine through it in this manner.
Ooh.
The chair is extremely comfortable, and yet also manages to look regal at the same sense. And she ends up sitting down at the end of the table opposite of you. This way, she's looking right across at you.
Okay. Neat.
And quickly, food is brought out. You guys have a pleasant meal. Mostly talking about idle chatter, unless any of you have anything specific you'd like to chat about with Lady Stonehearth.
I mean, the only thing that Levitica does specifically is accidentally says "I love you" when she's trying to say something else, and then immediately, and then tries to act like she never said that at all.
Oh, I mean, you're just coughing for the next hour.
No, I'm
know-
dying.
You're not
I want to
certain
know
what
if Lady
Vent-
Stonehearth has a girlfriend or a someone.
She
a
says
special
that
someone.
she says that she does not.
Ooh.
Remember, you're already taken, right?
Oh, I know. And then Rain looks at Levitica, their gay mom, and then Asuka, their maybe gay mom?
They're my mom.
But Ren actually wants to ask Miss
Stonehearth
Stonehearth.
says that I'm sorry, Rain. I can see what you're getting at here, but I'm not interested in any sort of relationship or encounters in that manner.
Understandable.
I
They look sad.
appreciate you asking, however.
Well, you're welcome.
Levitica will then say nothing else for the rest of the evening at the dinner.
What's wrong with Levitica?
It says perhaps the trip did not agree with them.
I'm gonna squint at that. That doesn't sound real.
I mean,
but-
Levitica's just embarrassed.
Oh.
Nothing special.
Okay. Let's move on. Nobody wants to like talk about something?
I do, but
Go ahead.
okay. Ren
Okay.
actually wanted to ask Miss Stonehearth
Andrea?
if she found anything about the wine.
What?
Any... Whoop.
Okay, continue.
Ren wanted to ask her if she found if she made any progress on finding buyers for the wine.
Yes, I have.
And who are they? What are we looking at?
Out of character, I would actually have to calculate that, and that's going to take a bit.
Okay.
I also have to come up with a proper NPC for it. I haven't been able to.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, that's an out of character thing that I haven't managed to keep up on. But yes, she has found a buyer for now.
Alright.
I'll be sending you his way. I'll be sending him your way. Soon enough.
Alright, thank you.
Now, I'm aware that you were unsuccessful at acquiring the things that I wanted.
Well, we decided at a council meeting that we will not be handing over the owl bearer to anybody. As for the troll leader, let's say he lost his head, and we need extra resources for the kingdom.
Understandable.
However, we did decide
Hold on.
that
He raises a hand and stops you, if you don't mind. I'd like to say right now that this does not color our relationship at all, and I am not upset, nor did I ever actually expect to acquire these things. You all have your interests, I have mine. I was simply curious. It is unfortunate that I didn't get what I wished, but I'm no stranger to failure. Sometimes things don't simply work out.
of course.
So you do not need to give any excuses. You don't need to tell me any reasons or hide anything from me. I'd prefer if you were absolutely honest and upfront with me.
Well,
If you don't want to do something, I don't need to hear why you didn't want to do it. It's fine. I don't like excuses.
that's perfectly okay. I don't think I said any excuses. However, we did decide that we would like to have one of your businesses in our kingdom.
She picks up her wine and says, I've already heard and have sent the start of preparations immediately. Thank you for confirming officially.
Well, alrighty. That's about it that I have. Anybody else has anything?
I think I'm good.
Nothing that Vint wouldn't get up and smack me over the head about.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, I have a few questions for all of you. First, you haven't said how long you were looking to stay in your letter. I believe your steward, and she nods at Vent, has mentioned that you'll be meeting with the Emperor himself in 2 days. Do you plan to stay any longer than that? You guys have been 10 days on the road to get here.
It all depends, really, if we can talk to other nobles and such, and if they don't have any
Maybe
gatherings.
Maybe about an extra day or two.
This is fine. You can stay as long as you'd like. I simply need to know so we can make sure that everything is up to the standard of having a foreign queen visiting us.
Asuka nods and's like, thank you. We'll be discussing that once we see the Emperor, in case he's the one who wants us to stay longer. Other than that, there is something I'd like to talk about. Your indentured servants. We don't particularly care for those in our nation. Everybody has their own freedom.
And some people have offered to give that up in order to pay off certain debts. There is no one being forced into it. It is not like I am sending a brute squad out to collect people. They choose this. Once they pay off, they are free to go. Normally, we offer them the same training we offered your cook, for example. Or any sort of training they need. When they are employed by the Stonehearth family, they are part of the Stonehearth family. They are also paid. However, their wages go entirely to paying off the cost of feeding them, clothing them, and housing them, and any extras they make go straight to paying off the debts they owe to us for their schooling and such. Why most young people wind up working for us in order to get access to better schooling and things that they never would have afforded otherwise. if you must call it anything, call it scholarships.
I hope it's not the same scholarship Neurogaya has, because poor Boo. Then, alright. I guess we can discuss this later on, but I see your point.
Excellent. Dessert comes out, and it's all, again, shit that you guys really, really like. And if you've ever talked about liking it openly in idle conversation, it is.
It's apple pie.
It's there.
It's apple pie! It's
I mean,
always apple pie.
In your case, then yes, it's apple pie for you, Alex. And dessert is eaten and then cleaned up, and you're all dismissed.
Cool.
Asuka, you're all shown
Yeah.
to your rooms. Asuka, Lady Stonehearth herself takes you to her room, and then offers it to you.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
man.
I couldn't accept your room. Where would you sleep?
I have many other spare bedrooms, Your Majesty.
Then I'll be staying in one of those with my son. That's alright.
She says very well. She doesn't seem offended by this at all, and Vent seems proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you go and you stay in one of the side rooms with your son, Fed. The next morning, you guys have a day before the meeting with the Emperor.
Oh boy.
Lady Stonehearth has asked that you inform her if you wish to leave the grounds, so she can send you with a small escort, as she is responsible for you all if anything happens. Then, you know, it's her head on the line, and the last time she had nobles from your nation showing up, you know, her fucking ancestral inn was blown up.
Coincidentally,
Coincidentally, it was
brothers.
terrorists.
guys
Asuka
can
gives
explore.
everybody permission to go out if they need to. She'll be staying at the manor, getting ready. Shit.
Oh,
Now-
fuck, I forgot to bring something.
Also,
the
if-
city has 3 different rings. A ring for the noble class, which is separates the middle class by a really big high wall and gate. One for the middle class, one for the lower class. And then at the very, very center of it all is the palace. You guys want to
So-
go somewhere? You'll have to tell me what ring you're going to and why you're going there, and I will tell you what you find.
Ren actually suggests, mainly to Asuka, that we should probably check up on her church here.
well, I was gonna say that she's probably gonna call Fritz to talk to him and such.
You'd have to ask Lady Stonehearth, and she can send a runner to try and fetch the person you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. She asked if that would be alright.
She says that she'll send people out immediately.
Thank you.
I guess Sable would want to go to the, I guess it'd be middle class, to try and find to repair her stuff.
There's like 8,000 blacksmiths.
Okay, well I'm looking for one who specializes in magic shit.
Okay.
Who can
roll me.
fix Heartseeker.
Since you didn't ask Stonehearth where, you have to discover this information yourself. I want you to roll me one moment. You could roll me either an appraise, a knowledge local, a knowledge history, a knowledge religion, or a persuasion.
Persuasion isn't a thing, so I think you mean diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yes, sorry.
I'm only proficient in one of those things. But I'd rather do diplomacy.
Go ahead. Yep, you easily manage to find, from asking around and asking people for directions, you find a very helpful young couple that directs you to a blacksmith titled, I don't know, Iron Ox Works. And you go in, and it's a very, very large, heavy-set man with two horns coming out of his head.
Like tiefling or like
tiefling, yeah. However, his horns are polished white.
Ooh.
And his skin is more of like a it's like a tanned color. Not red.
Okay.
And he looks a lot like a bull.
Good for him.
And he kind of grunts as he sees you and says, "Yeah, what do you want?"
How are you with repairs?
I'm a blacksmith. I'd better be damn good at it, or else I wouldn't make any money now, wouldn't I?
Great. How are you with magical repairs?
Absolutely fine with it. I wouldn't be a very good blacksmith if I couldn't repair magic weapons, would I?
Okay. The magic intact and everything, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, just making
Show
sure.
me what you've got, girl.
Okay, so she'll show Heartseeker.
You really did a number on this, didn't you?
Trolls are really hard to hit.
Trolls, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you want anything extra added?
What you got?
What do you want?
Tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
I guess being able to hit better is nice, but you know.
It's already been crafted in a masterful kind of sense. I don't know if I can do anything to improve on your chances of hitting things. Aside from you should probably train your body better.
Damn, bitch. You're good.
Right, I'm working on that.
If you want something specific, you'll have to tell me what it is. I don't service window shoppers. And I'm not
Sorry.
a fucking encyclopedia. I'm a blacksmith.
I'm from out of town. This is new to me.
Yeah?
Um,
He doesn't seem amused and raises a large finger to kind of scratch his cheek.
okay. Out of character, Dylan, I need a hint here. Like, is there some sort of list I can look up, or...
Maybe on the Pathfinder website.
Okay. Because I don't know anything about enchantments.
Neither does Sable.
Yeah.
So... compare it to how it was, that's fine.
Alright. I'll do it for... And he, kind of picks up the spear, looks at it, tests its sharpness, spits, goes... How much did I say previously?
It was over 50,000 gold, because he needed the tools and,
We'll
everything
send it
else.
away. And...
I can do it for 6,500, not including tip.
You really think I'm made of money? Adventuring doesn't pay that much.
Adventuring pays extremely well if you do it right.
Okay, well, obviously I haven't been getting the missions I need then.
So how does an adventuring noob then get a hold of this?
Doing the
Tell
right
him
dungeon.
the truth. Tell him the truth.
Somebody else found it and gave it to
Bitch!
me.
Yeah,
told
someone
the
else
truth.
found it and gave it to you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you stole it.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you know the owner of this?
No.
Okay.
Good, neither
I
do
mean, I thought it was you until you said that.
Well, I mean, I do own it. Well,
Yeah,
I'm using it
you're
now.
by someone, right?
What?
Someone you don't know. Lady, if I'm working with stolen goods, I increase the price by 10,000 gold.
Well, that's great because I can't afford your original price either.
Do you have anything you can trade or sell?
Like
What? You want cobalt spear? How about your
What?
immortal soul?
What?
I have cobalt spears. I have this mystery
500 drive.
potion. I have my old morning star.
You have a bunch of junk and something you have no idea what it is.
Yes.
He blinks at you.
Sable just kind of like, is that a deal?
No.
Okay. Let's try the next blacksmith, and I hope it goes better.
Okay. Next guy is gonna charge you 8,000.
Wonderful. What about the brother of the blacksmith we had in town?
What was the blacksmith you had in town's name?
Oh, let me check my notes.
This is a question for Sable. None of you have gone with her.
Go check my notes.
Tell you what, I'll give you some time to remember while I'm not in the room.
Okay.
Right back.
Creepy, creepy, creepy out.
Notes.
I'm googling as fast as I can.
What's going on? Why will that help you?
Cause it's in Google
What?
Docs.
It's in
Why
Tao's
did we
notes.
leave Sable on her own in a city she doesn't know?
Amanda
No.
goes
Yeah.
on. Amanda goes on Google and searches Tal's notes.
Okay. Amanda.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me.
I think I'm on the same one. I found it.
Remember, kiddos, read the
Dumbest
notes.
name. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's not that bad.
Okay, I'm back.
That's the one with the turtles.
No, it wasn't the one with the turtles. It's the one with the drakes. Because I wasn't with the turtles.
I'm back.
His name
Hi.
Cashelin.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, he's an elven blacksmith. With the logo of a flame.
Okay. Did you get his last name?
You're being a humongous ass right now. He didn't say a last name. Just said he was Cashlian, the best blacksmith in all of Mistveil.
The only blacksmith in all of
Well, that's what Sable pointed out. He's the only blacksmith.
Miss
His last
Haven.
name is the blacksmith.
And he was surprisingly an elf.
Roll me another diplomacy.
Okay.
You're looking
Who
for
is she,
information about an elven blacksmith with a brother named Cashlin, whose logo may or may not be a flame. Yeah, you're asking people, but everyone's kind of ignoring you.
The blacksmith.
Gonna move on to someone else.
My whole point on the trip.
May, you're up.
Skip me.
Oh, skip you?
Mm-hmm. Come back.
Asuka, Fritz is delivered to the manor. And
Hello,
he says,
Fritz?
"Oh, my lady, hello."
How are
And he gets
things
down on
around
one
here?
knee before you.
Oh, is he doing the whole
Yeah.
sunbird salute thing?
Yep.
Cool. Stand up, please. Still not used to that. It's been months.
He does.
Yeah. How are things?
Things have been good.
Good.
The donations that dwarf gave us have proven to be instrumental in crafting your religion here and combating the true sun.
Are they still around?
Yes.
What's been going on with them? Do we know anything?
Well, using the money that Burley paid me, I managed to discover things about their leader.
And?
I've discovered his name is Trell.
How the hell do you rate that?
Trell.
Okay.
Trell Hellion. He seems to have recently taken on that name, and I'm not certain what his true name was before this.
Interesting.
However, I have discovered a bit about his past.
Oh, please, do tell.
He was active in the riots of Parenthe and the burning of the city. A disenfranchised paladin that declared that Revant had abandoned the city due to its sinners. He was one of the largest causes of death during the riots, as he was kidnapping citizens and sacrificing them.
She is visibly now getting angry and angrier the more he talks.
I believe that he eventually was no longer a true paladin and may in fact be an anti-paladin dedicated to serving some sort of dark master that we're no longer sure. He's leading his followers to a slaughter, my lady.
I heard they started in Tarvania, like their home base is around there.
They've started everywhere. Their tendrils are reaching across the continent.
That's not good.
Thankfully, we've managed to stymie them.
Oh?
They only have small influences outside of Kolvera and Tarvania, and we've managed to get them classified instead of as an official religion such as we are. They are considered a cult, a spin-off of our own.
Fucking Satanist.
Meaning that they've been discredited heavily.
Good.
Thanks to
That's-
your allies' actions here, we've struck a decisive blow against them. However, to truly be rid of this poison, we must remove the snake's fangs.
Are you suggesting that we go out and start killing them?
No, Your Majesty.
Fritz?
Of course not. They are innocents, the people following this man. The leader itself, however, does need to be dealt with. Not killed, per se, but however Your Majesty sees fit. Otherwise, he will continue to pour his lies in the ears of young people, impressionable people, and will continue to turn them against you and against the truth.
Yes, well. We'll see what we'll do about that.
Yes, my lady. For now, I will continue actions against them, but our coffers are starting to grow thinner.
We'll send a message to Leburn. Ask if he has any donations from them.
He does not have the funds that we require, my lady.
How much do you need?
Anything that you're willing to give, my lady. The more we have, the longer we can combat the true sun.
I'll have to discuss this with the council.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay, well.
Do you dismiss him?
Asuka's like trying. She wants to go and see like the people around there, but she needs to prepare for them for. So she's like, "Go, Fritz. Say hi to your grandfather. May he still be as senile as ever."
He nods and leaves.
Asuka has a very a big distaste towards his grandfather.
Rain?
Imagining it's like an old teacher.
Rain?
Are there any like magic temples in Kolvera?
Yes.
Like people who worship Kendra? Wasn't that their name? Kendra?
Yes.
Okay.
Kendra.
I wanna go there.
You go to the college that Aziz was trained at.
Ooh.
It's a huge, sprawling college in the Noble District. You can just walk in. There's like nothing stopping you at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
The grounds are huge. There's a large tower in the center that you realize must be the Archmage's tower, meaning that this is where Foster used to live. Before it was
Foster,
revealed
now
he was-
that we know whose lock is.
Yeah, that he was actually locked. There's a few buildings like that are, and you can see students, going back and forth.
Ooh. Raina's having like a big power surge right now, knowing that they're the magic god and like in this place. Is there anyone who looks really important, like someone who looks like the dean or a researcher or professor?
Some do. Like, you're essentially looking for an old dude, right? Like, you're looking for old white dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a couple old white dudes kind of walking around.
Can I like go to the teacher's lounge?
You have to discover where that is.
What do I roll, my good friend?
Same things that Sable had to check when, looking for the blacksmith shop.
Any knowledges I can use?
Knowledge local, knowledge religion. Knowledge.
Okay.
Well.
I'm gonna do
Oh, also knowledge.
knowledge. Oh, knowledge arcana?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna get that plus 14. Hello. 28.
Yeah, you figure out that the layout to provide the best magical energy would have the teacher's lounge likely in the main building on the second floor.
Okay. Are there any people in there?
Do you go into the main building?
Yeah, I also want to say I cast wizened appearance so they don't look like a 12-year-old.
So how old do you look?
Now they probably look like in their 30s. Some gray hairs.
A bell rings,
A bell ring?
which were pretty barren previously, are now packed.
Ooh.
Roll me in acrobatics.
Oh my god. You motherfucker. I'm actually kind of good at that. 18.
You manage to avoid being swept away into one of the classrooms alongside the crowd. You make your way up to the second floor, and you find a door labeled lounge.
Okay, I go in.
Hey, what's up, guys? I think Doc should vote.
I love you, Alex.
There's a few people inside that are use as you come in.
Sorry, what?
One of them, an old man looks up with his, he goes, "The guidance counselor's office is 2 floors down to the right."
No, I don't think I'm lost, my good friend. This is my old Rain voice.
Yes.
Hello, friends. This is the room I was looking for.
Well, if you'd like to speak to one of your teachers, you'll have to wait.
But I'm not a student. I'm an adult.
Yes, as are most of our students.
But I'm an adult for adult.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Kind of looks at
Brain.
you and says, our students range anywhere in age from 0 to 300.
Well,
I'm
I'm a
little
human. I
worried with
can't
this
live
zero.
till that much.
0.
All right,
What race am I talking to?
you're talking to a man.
Like a
There's
human?
also elves in here as well.
See, I have no pointy ears. I will die at 70 years old. I've got a good 40 years left.
All
I've
right,
learned what I needed to learn.
then you should still be
That's-
a student if you've got 40 years left.
No, see, I am a teacher because I know many things now.
All right, listen. If you're not a student, then what the hell are you doing?
Well, I just
Security.
I was just waiting for you to finish talking. I wasn't sure. I just want to talk about our good Lord Kendra.
Ray,
Yeah.
very large half orcs are directly behind you.
Push out.
Have you heard
Still
the
get
good word?
arrested.
They reach to pick you up. Do you want to try and resist, or are you just gonna go with it?
Rain is like, hold on, and they're talking in their normal baby voice.
Why does it sound like you're going through puberty all of a sudden?
Dylan, are you like talking into your mic?
No. Why does it sound like you're going through puberty all of a sudden?
Because I am, and then I dropped the disguise thing. See, it
Okay.
was me all along.
But now you're definitely not a student. Security.
Hold on. How much would you believe me if I said I was the new god of magic?
The whole room bursts out laughing.
Okay, well, relatable. I can understand. What makes you think I'm not, though?
Security, just take it. Take it out of here. Get it out of here before it gives poor Hyman a heart attack.
Hold on, I want to do something really cool. I want to do something really cool with some spells.
They'll
Hyman.
pick you up.
Can I
Is
combine?
there a Mr. Savage in there somewhere?
Oh yeah.
I wanna combine telekinetic volley and this one spell. I think it's called Bigsby's Hand in D&D, but I don't remember what it's called here in
What's it do?
Pathfinder. So it's gonna be kind of like when I combined Mage Hand and telekinetic volley, but now there are like 5 huge hands, the size or almost the size of the bodyguards, and I want to pick them up with it.
All right, roll me roll me a CMB plus your spell level.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I haven't.
God damn it.
Spell level and intellect modifier, or just spell level?
Spell level plus your CMB.
Okay.
Yeah, you create 2 giant hands, and the guards just like step out of the way as they reach for them. And then
Can I
they
pick myself up?
then they pick you up. So this way you're suspended between them.
But hey, that's cool, isn't it? I might not have used it as good, but we're all still learning here, aren't we?
I've never seen that kind of a spell before.
Yeah. Try and
So-
figure it out, baby.
So
God,
you're a
man.
heretic.
Oh god.
This is going wonderfully.
The study of
Wah, wah,
magic
wah.
is something to be revered. New spells aren't supposed to be created. You're supposed to learn all the spells that already are. This prevents magic from being misused and prevents horrible things from occurring in the world.
You trying to tell God that, buddy?
I'm trying to tell you that if you don't stop talking, the security will not be showing you to the door. They'll be showing you to the window.
I can fly. I'm the god of magic.
Can you fly, however, when we block your magical abilities?
I don't know. I was hoping if I'm God, you guys. Can
Awesome.
block
Let's find out. The guards are walking you towards the window of the teacher's lounge.
How far up is this? Second story?
Second story, but this building is very tall. You're a good,
Okay,
you're 100 feet away from the ground, probably.
What the fuck? That's not 2 stories.
No,
Dylan?
like I said, the buildings are very tall.
Okay. I'm trying to think in Rain's mind. Would Rain let this happen? I actually want to
do it for the vine.
I want to do an Arcana check to know if I would have enough magical energy to let me not die.
Okay.
Because I know I don't have all my powers because that bitch Kendra's still alive. 28?
Yeah, they have already cast the dispel over this whole area. You know that if the dispel worked on you, that you're not going to be able to cast anything now.
Did the telekinetic volley thing disappear when they cast it?
Oh wait, no.
Okay, guys.
Wait, do those last?
Yeah.
Then no, it does not disappear.
Oh hell yeah! I want to get thrown out this window.
Okay.
Please don't die.
They open the window and they pitch you out of it.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall now.
You do so for whatever reason, although it was supposed to be dispelled, it wasn't. You float down
Rain
to
flips
the
them all.
ground. Rain, congratulations! You've discovered your another god power. You cannot be under the effects of anything that would stop you from using magic.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
I'm a god, bitches.
As I can imagine, just slowly, inch by inch, going down.
It takes them
Just flipping
a
them
whole
off.
hour to get down, but they still got their middle fingers up.
Yeah.
They use
When
their
you touch the
spectral
ground,
hand.
security is waiting for you, and they escort you off the premises.
They use
Oh.
their spectral hand to make a giant flip off thing.
Use 2 whatever the fuck Bigsby hands is.
I think
Slade?
it's spectral hand.
Oh
What's the
boy,
bidding
it's
up?
my
I'm gonna
turn.
get some
Isn't it
food.
mage hand?
How much would I get in any trouble for going to the core part of the capital and doing stuff?
Lady Stonehearth says, as long as you bring adequate guards.
Oh, but that's no fun. What if I just bring my retainer with me?
She shrugs. If anything happens to you, I'm liable, so I'll be sending people with you.
All I'm trying to do is just trying to get some
Find
work
some
in
work.
while I'm here, so I can make sure the poorer part of town is doing relatively okay.
Excellent. I'll send some guards who are willing to do work with you.
Alright, off to the slums, motherfuckers.
And she sends you with about 25 people.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Oh, 25. Is this necessary?
The captain of your guard, a grim-faced, humorless man named Tresk, says yes.
I mean, whenever I go to work with the people in Mistvale, I don't have to Misthaven, sorry. Misthaven, I don't have to do this.
Yes, we're all very impressed by your backwater town.
Oh damn.
Alright, fine, Tres Leches, let's go
Apparently
off.
you also come from a
Apparently
simpler
disaster.
time, where men were men and, children were children.
What does that mean?
Levitica's not gonna think about it.
What an asshole.
So you guys just do work in the slums?
I mean, yeah, I just want to help people out.
Cool.
You know, like
Your
soup
guards stop.
kitchens.
Your guards stop 3 mugging attempts on you.
I don't even have anything on me.
The muggers don't care.
I mean, I guess. Roll do work. Do I
Well,
really?
What's Ren doing?
Oh, who is in like Stonehearth's manor with right now? Is it
Me.
just Leoric, and
Leoric,
Asuka?
Asuka, Tarvin, the other NPCs.
Okay, how long has it been since people have done their thing?
It's however long you want it to have been.
Because Red's probably going to point out that, you know,
We won't
that
be
Ren and
late, don't
Sable are
worry.
kind of alone on their own in a city.
Oh.
That is true.
Huh.
Like, I'm not fond of Sable, but she's kind of useless. I mean, hopeless.
Ren, you could have
sorry.
gone with her.
I can
Why?
kick your ass.
Sable gets a sudden urge to kick Rain's ass. I mean, Ren's ass.
Rain's ass. What did Rain do?
I'm sorry.
Sable sneezes.
Sable,
times.
Rain comes back at the same time as Sable. Sable throws Rain out a window.
Oh, Rain is my best friend. I can't do anything.
No.
There's an enchantment.
But yeah, Ren's like, why would I do that?
Because you're a good friend, Ren.
Sam?
Friends take care of friends.
I
Buddy.
messaged you forever about. Remember, you're still under the effect of that.
Oh, holy fuck, I forgot about
Not
that.
once have I ever actually labeled Sable as my friends.
But listen.
It's why those people didn't
My
believe.
friends don't smell like dead people.
Because you thought you were saying one thing, but like you weren't actually saying that.
No, that wasn't the thing I was under.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't want to interrupt your guys' thing. I'll message you.
Yeah.
That's the carriage. That's what we had on the carriage. Asuka's still under in the influence of Rain is my kid. That's
Other way around. Yeah. Sorry. You're right, Sam. It is that. So don't forget that, by the way. Okay.
Fuck, did you say anything, Alex?
Oh yeah, she places her hands on Ren's shoulders like, but listen, you're such a good person that you're gonna go and get them, right?
What about the goddess of goodness and sunlight and whatever else?
I can't go out there, not yet. So you're
Aren't
gonna
you worried about
Good
them?
person, and you're gonna find my child and my undead
But
living
how about
child.
something better? What if I could enable you to find your child?
No, go. Go.
No,
Take
no.
the orc with you.
No.
Bye,
no,
Ren.
No!
Kicks
No!
out.
What happened to Leoric? Ew!
What? What did Leoric do?
Have fun.
Like, what the hell?
This is a new city.
Why do I have to go? I've been here before!
Ren
Enjoy!
is a
Just
teenage
told you to
child.
go play outside and play nice with your sister.
Basically, yeah! That's why Red's all like, what the heck, man?
Thanks, Mom.
God, I don't even know what Sable... Red wouldn't know what Sable would be up to. Wait a second! Can I smell Sable?
Yes.
Alright, come on,
Wander
Leoric.
around town until you can smell her.
Come on, Leoric, we're gonna find her.
You wind up smelling her blood.
Yeah, she smells like a dead person.
Help! I've been stabbed.
Leoric and Ren, after like wandering out aimlessly for a few hours, Ren, you pick up the stench of Sable.
I'm sure we could have
It's
just
not a
asked someone.
Stench.
It's a stench. Ren's like, ew.
Yeah,
That's definitely Sable.
You have cuties.
I'm guessing they find her, like, at the blacksmith. And it's like, oh, you're not dead yet.
You're such a nice
No.
person, Ren.
Look, it's her.
What about her?
She's basically an
You guys need
undead.
Stuff repaired too.
No, we came to find you because we thought you'd be dead.
Oh, Tollard. I miss Tollard, man.
In any case, since you're not dead, come on, Leoric, let's go find Rain.
That's another thing you're mad.
I know.
I have tracked down the person that you asked me to look. Your allies asked me to look for last time.
You found Tollard?
The executioner who is crippled. Yes,
Yeah.
he's in the Emperor's dungeons.
What? Why?
I'm not certain, Your Majesty.
Tollard did nothing wrong. Hashtag free him.
Leoric asks his remorse wants to get hammered.
Remorse is
Please
like,
don't.
you keep me away from any blacksmiths.
My sister is one.
Can we, like, murder some of these people on the street, please?
No.
No.
Right. So I guess while you're here, I need to find a blacksmith to fix the Heartseeker and also this breastplate that we found.
Couldn't you do that yourself, though?
I'm not a blacksmith.
Yeah, but it's not that hard to look around for one.
Oh, I mean, I did, but he's expecting way too much money.
How much is it?
I think he said 6,000.
Ren kind of chuckles a little bit. Alright. I'll go. I guess we can try to find someone. Hopefully
Also,
cheaper.
he may have thought I stole Heartseeker.
Really? You had how?
Well, I don't know. You guys had it, and then I took it. I mean, I acquired it, and that was that.
And this guy was the 6,000 gold guy? Or...
Iron Ox?
Well, no, I'm asking, like, Sable in character.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a guy with white horns.
6,000 is actually kind of cheap.
I wish I could be holding that.
I'm the queen. I have no money except like a few silvers.
I mean, I have a whole bunch of copper and silver.
I remember you took the barrel of wine.
Sable, sweetie. I'll
Do
give you
you-
an allowance. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Do you think he'd want the wine?
It's worth far more than that. But that's how you could have made money. Listen, how about we go back... No, actually, that's a bad idea.
I don't like that look.
That gives me an idea! Let's go back. Come on,
I'm
Leoric.
greatly scared
Come on,
now.
Leoric. Let's go.
Sable Shia would be worried.
We can probably salvage the situation if you're here.
Oh god.
I don't see why, but okay.
Well, do you want to look for someone else?
I
Hopefully
can try.
not mess up.
Can try.
Alright. Dylan.
Yes.
I want to roll some knowledge locals.
Okay.
And that
For what
blacksmith.
reason?
To find a good blacksmith that can repair Sable's Heartseeker.
Okay.
Knowledge local.
Wow.
You hear about this new blacksmithing shop that opened up recently. Titled Tall Boys.
Okay.
And when you walk into the blacksmithing shop, at the counter is a gnome in a trench coat that looks abnormally tall and strangely familiar.
Do I know you?
He quickly goes, reaches and like turns around so you can't see him. You see some sort of shuffling moving on with a trench coat, and when he turns back, he's got a mustache. No, you do not know me, he says in a really shitty attempt at a dwarvish accent.
You as a dwarf, you have a lot more facial hair.
How can Spanky Sperry help you today?
Have a weapon repaired.
Oh, can I see it?
No, that's okay. I think we're gonna go find somebody else.
I went through the tunnel of fighting with this blacksmith. Look, he's new at everything. His prices are probably low. He's trying to get his business off the ground.
I don't think I'm that desperate.
Best prices will fix any item 500.
No, I don't.
Anything 500 gold.
Do we have anything
I'm
broken?
good.
It's an opening special.
No. But that's okay. Good luck with your business.
Because we're immigrants, isn't it?
No. It's bad memories.
500, come on.
No.
I mean, that's probably what you can afford, right?
You, beautiful bird woman.
I'm not a woman!
You, beautiful bird. 500, yes. Give.
I don't have anything broken.
Give here. 500.
I don't have anything broken.
500, we fix.
Your broken spirit.
500, we fix. Come.
I don't think you could fix that. Trust
Come
me. Not even I can right now.
Squint.
Ren's a little past saving.
Squint.
He rushes to the door, closes it, and locks it, and then throws the key in the forge.
What?
Can you fix the key?
Yes, 500.
I'm gonna bust the door down. Excuse you.
Okay, roll me an attacker strike.
This makes me angry.
Yeah, you can trade.
Can I bust a nut?
So you want me to roll strength?
Okay, yeah.
Or like CMB?
Strength or an attack.
Melee?
It's either an athletics or an attack. You trying to break down the door, or are you just trying to force it open?
Trying to break it down.
Okay, it's an attack.
Okay. So that be my.
Asuka, to be fair, you signed Leoric up for
Well,
this.
what weapon are you using on it?
I just want to use my fist.
Okay.
I don't have statted, so.
All right, you
Shove it
go
open.
to go to punch the door, and as you connect with the door, you see something like green drip out from the panel that you punched and pour all over your hand, and suddenly your hand is burning.
Can I do a quick
Acid?
Can I do a reaction knowledge check,
You
please?
sure can.
God.
What would that be? Hold on, let me check. Because there's no
What
knowledge
is this
of
thing that is burning my
alchemy.
good friend's hand?
That is great.
Knowledge nature, or knowledge arcana, or knowledge engineering.
knowledge nature.
Okay. It's acid designed to melt down metal and weapons.
Oh, that's okay.
Sable, if you were wearing any gauntlets or anything, they have melted away.
Oh, my.
It's not like Sable's
well,
actually
it's
organic.
a good thing I have some resistance to acid.
Yeah, you just get burned a little. It hurts, but it's not. I'm not going to tally damage or anything on this.
Okay.
And he points at your hand and says 500. Refix.
My hand is fine.
Okay,
Although it probably looks great compared to her complexion right now.
Oh, yeah.
That might be a little weird.
500. Refix.
No.
Did she break the door?
No,
Oh.
she put her fist through a panel and acid poured on her.
Fucking acid door?
Hey, wait a second. I got this. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get near that door.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't put any weapons to it because, goddamn, I don't need any more broken things.
Is
mean,
this going on
500
in the slums
fix.
right now?
No, this is going on in the middle class district.
We're being kidnapped.
Yeah, y'all are on your own. I'm
You're not
sorry.
being kidnapped.
Leoric, help
Just
us!
I don't have the money. The key's broken. I don't have the money I need to fix it.
You destroyed the key.
Nah, it slipped.
Okay, well, great. You can't fix it if there's nothing left.
I can fix it.
Okay,
500.
let's see you.
500.
You want a proof of your,
Yeah, we need proof of your craftsmanship.
All right, 500.
No.
No fix.
Okay, well, great. You're just gonna enjoy our company all day.
Okay. he pulls out a pillow. He pulls out. He like slides a drawer open. You
My
see
hatred for Lankulary is something immense.
it's stocked full of food. You're casting Charm Monster? He's
Yes.
not a monster.
And it works like charm person.
Oh, does it work on people or only on monsters?
It doesn't actually say, I don't think.
Let me check.
Its charm makes a humanoid creature regard you as his trusted friend and ally.
Hold on.
I think they're monsters for
Yep.
kidnapping us.
Okay, so it needs to
They're
make a
morally
wisdom, right?
The DC's 19.
Damn, that's a high DC.
Cause charismatic as fuck.
The gnome starts walking towards you guys, and like the one on the top seems very startled by this, and there's like the head of the gnome seems startled that its legs are moving towards you, and suddenly there's kind of like a bunch of punching, like it starts punching itself in the gut. And then it starts punching itself in like the thighs,
Are you a follower
and
of
they
Denora?
fall behind the counter.
Oh.
And when he stands up again, he's slightly shorter.
Uh,
What the fuck just happened? What?
It's like he's a whole 2.5 feet shorter.
Oh.
Okay,
Did
well,
he just cut off his fucking legs?
Okay.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh my god.
I'm assuming my spell worked.
500 we fixed. I
Goddamn it.
fix.
That was actually pretty funny. I think I should. I wonder if I should cast again. Wait,
Oh, okay. I understand.
I didn't go from misleaders. I didn't put all my freaking.
500. I fixed.
What about 100 and you let us out?
500. I fix.
Is there a window?
No.
On the wall?
As you look around, the place is strangely devoid of windows. It looks like there used to be some, but they've been bricked up.
What the fuck?
This really is a hostage situation.
No, you're not hot. You can leave anytime. Just broke
Okay, well let us leave then.
500 and I fixed key.
We can't leave at any time if
You can. Door's right there.
door won't open.
Forge has chimney. You can go up it.
I would love to at this point.
Forge is turned on at the moment.
I'm gonna cut myself and go put out the fire and go at this rate.
You're in it with you're with us now, so you have to help too.
500 I fixed.
I mean, you're good with people like you, right? You're
What's that
really
supposed to
popular with everyone, so you know, do your thing with this guy. Flutter your eyelashes at him or something.
No.
The song.
Yeah, sing.
That changes his mind.
Put him to sleep?
I have song 500 and I fix 500 and I 500 and I fix it up real good.
I don't even know what y'all got yourselves into.
Okay. Fine. Actually, no, I don't want to do it. This feels like a bad idea.
Is anyone gonna give him the 500 he's asking for?
I don't have 500.
Fine.
Alright.
Yes, I'll give him 500.
500 on the counter. The gnome takes it,
Takes the key and let us
pulls
out.
out a jar filled with keys, and removes one key from the jar.
I'm gonna strangle this guy.
Walks
Please.
around to the front of the door, opens it up, and holds it open for you all. Says,
That's
thank you,
not
come
fixing
again.
the key.
He says, thank you, come again.
So, do you have a jar of spears?
No, we fixed.
You didn't fix the key.
He shrugs.
Well, the door's open, guys. Let's go. Sable's
Now you're
being stubborn.
Alright. You guys all, it's late now and you all have to go back to Stone.
We have to find Rain.
I mean, Rain comes back to Stonehurst too. Right, Rain?
Sorry, I can't hear you, Dylan.
Okay, so you guys are all going back to Stonehurst now?
Don't worry, Sable. We got one more day. We got more days. Probably.
Rain, you're escorted by the police who think that you're a runaway back to Stonehurst.
Oh, well, it's kind of true.
You're all back at Stonehurst. You guys all share a meal again together. Is there anything you wanted to ask Stonehurst while you're at the dinner?
Stoner, do you know any good forge masters?
Do you need something fixed, darling?
Yeah.
Oh, my beautiful girl. Simply hand it over to one of the servants, and they'll run it to my personal friend Iron Ox, who will fix it for free for you.
You're friends with that guy?
Why, yes. My family always dabbles in adventuring, and he handles all of my equipment. His prices simply cannot be beat. He might be a little bit surly, but he is very soft heart deep down once you get to know him.
Isn't that the guy who you made?
Yes, that's the one who thinks I stole a spear.
Oh, he thinks you stole it? No worries, darling. We'll have that remedied immediately. Shall I have him punished for you as well, my dear?
No. That's too much, but
And as such, he will have to bear the punishment.
no, he'll get that when he dies. Don't worry.
Lady Stonehearth blinks at you.
I can just like assume that she knows that we're the gods of X.
Anyone else?
Do you know a Spanky Sperry?
No, I do not.
He opened up a new shop today.
Larry a lot more, but now I hate Spanky Sperry.
And I think we were almost kidnapped.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
I think his selling methods were really forceful.
We did fix it.
Well, no. We gave him $500 and he just got another key out of his jar.
Well, he didn't say how he was going to fix it, to be fair.
That's not fixing, that's replacing. I know the difference is that at least.
You're not sure what side Leoric's on.
Wait, what did you three do today?
Well, Sable can't find a blacksmith to, get her weapon fixed. So I found us a nice new shop that was really cheap and within her price range, and the guy almost tried to kidnap us.
I got dragged along.
And this is what happens when you don't come with us, Asuka, whatever.
Asuka.
Mom.
I got thrown out a window, so I don't know about you guys, but I didn't.
When's that, Rain? What did you do to me through? You know what? Tell me on the right there. Go get dressed, kids.
Okay.
I'm not a kid.
If you have nothing
You're a
else
kid to me. Everybody's a kid to me. Only exception is Killian.
So if you don't have anything else for Lady Stonehearth, it's the day of your meeting with the Emperor.
I can't hear you, hun. You're really far
If you
away.
have nothing else for Lady Stonehearth, it's the day of your meeting with the Emperor.
Yep.
Let me just find the music that I want for this.
Oh boy.
I'm mind.
Yes,
Need to sneeze.
Yes, May.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find. Give me a moment too, guys, okay?
Yeah.
Get out of my room, Mom. Leave me in crap.
Mama, play Minecraft. They say as like they make a pixel dick.
Ooh.
Was that a dog?
I think that is a boof.
A boof. A
A
boofer.
boofer.
Boof?
Boofer.
Boof?
I think.
What the fuck? Oh,
Boop.
my cat. Dylan is not allowed in the boofing.
Boop.
Boob?
B-O-O-P. Oop.
Boof.
Boop?
Boop.
God. What have I done?
Oh no!
Ba, ba. Don't. Another one bites the dust. Ba, ba, ba. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone. Another one gone.